happened to you, and you're too stupid to realize it.
Are you kidding me? You are the worst thing that happened to me. Before you came here, I was a happy man.
The bar in Cheers, 1982, was once a place where everybody knew your name. 44 years later, those warm lights have faded into a graveyard of memories. Behind the counter lay broken, ruined lives, leading stars cut down by agonizing illness and Hollywood's cruel coldness. Others consumed by addiction, dying entirely alone. Whose fate haunted you the most? Drop their name in the comments.
I hate you.
Are you as turned on as I am?
More.
Sam Malone was the quintessential ladies' man, with a knack for flirting with both customers and co-workers. Ted Danson took on guest roles in various shows, including 2 episodes of Benson. It was 1982, however, when he grabbed a bar rag and found his true calling working alongside Nicholas Kiss Santos' coach and making Cheers the place where everyone knows your name. Sam's magnetic charm and quick wit quickly made him the face of the show. Danson achieved big screen success, co-starring with Tom Sitch and Steve Guttenberg in 3 Men and a Baby, one of the decade's biggest hits. He also starred with Whoopi Goldberg in Made in America in 1993, which led to a controversial affair between the two, a scandal that not only resulted in Danson's second divorce, but also sparked media backlash. In 1998, he returned to the small screen with Becker, a show that ran for 6 seasons and re-established his status as a comedic powerhouse. In more recent years, Danson's career continued to evolve, and from 2016 to 2022, he starred as the quirky and lovable demon Michael in The Good Place, earning rave reviews and solidifying his place as one of television's most versatile actors. His latest role as the titular character in Mr. Mayor, which premiered in 2021, further showcases his talent and enduring appeal. Danson's personal life has been as eventful as his career. He's been married to actress Mary Steenburgen since 1995, and in October 2019, the couple took part in a climate change protest outside the Capitol, which resulted in their arrest. From his first appearance on Cheers, Kelsey Grammer's portrayal of Dr. Frasier Crane stood out as a character who was brilliant, yet profoundly flawed. The highly educated, somewhat pompous psychiatrist always seemed to be the smartest person in the room, yet when it came to relationships, especially with his ex-wife Lilith, he was less adept. What he lacked in immediate comedic appeal, he more than made up for in chemistry with Ted Danson. That undeniable rapport led to Frasier becoming a beloved regular on the show. Frasier's success wasn't confined to Cheers alone. His character was so well received that it earned him a spin-off series, Frasier, which arguably rivaled the original Cheers in popularity, running for 11 seasons. Beyond his role as Frasier Kelsey, Grammer's voice has become iconic in the world of animation. Producers have praised his incredible vocal talent, leading to roles such as voicing Vlad in Anastasia the Beast, in X-Men, and Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons. However, Grammer's personal life tells a much more complicated story. Open about his battles with alcoholism, he traces them back to trauma at age 20, when he had to identify the body of his younger sister who was abducted and murdered. Grammer's love life has been high profile, with 4 marriages and 7 children. At 69 years old, Grammer returned to the role of Frasier Crane in a new series, airing on Paramount Plus, and recently appeared in Jesus Revolution 2023. Ernie Coach Pantuso may not have been the sharpest tool in the shed, but his heart was as big as they come, and his comedic timing was absolutely unmatched. Originally introduced as Sam Malone's pitching coach, Coach became the lovable, slightly confused yet endearing fixture of Cheers, delivering some of the most memorable moments. Behind the scenes, Nicholas Colasanto wasn't always destined for Hollywood. Initially planning to become an accountant, his path took a turn when he discovered his passion for acting. Colos Santos' directorial talents were evident, as he helmed episodes of beloved shows like Bonanza and Chips. By the time he joined Cheers, he had already been struggling with his health for some time. Although he had plans to retire, he chose to push those aside to join the cast, making him an unforgettable part of the show's early years. Tragically, Carlos Santo passed away in 1985 during the third season of Cheers at the age of 61. The cause was the long-term effects of alcoholism. Though he had successfully gotten sober in the 1970s, the damage to his body had already been done. When the bar lost its beloved coach, Woody stepped in as the new bartender, bringing his small-town charm, quirky observations, and an endless supply of unintentional hilarity. His literal, wide-eyed approach to life quickly won over audiences, making him a standout in the ensemble cast. For Woody Harrelson, stepping into Boyd's shoes was the beginning of an extraordinary Hollywood career. While his character on Cheers was marked by an unshakable optimism, Harrelson's range as an actor extended far beyond comedy. His portrayal of the eccentric-driven publisher Larry Flynt in The People vs. Larry Flynt earned him critical acclaim, while his role as Hamish Abernathy in the Hunger Games series made him a global star. Harrelson's ability to shift from a quirky, innocent character like Woody to more serious and complex roles cemented his place as a true Hollywood chameleon. Now 63 years old, Harrelson continues to captivate audiences. His Emmy-nominated turn in HBO's True Detective showcased his dramatic chops, while recent roles in films like Venom, Let There Be Carnage, 2021 Triangle of Sadness, 2022, and Champions 2023 reaffirmed his knack for choosing projects that highlight his range. Upcoming releases like Suncoast and Project Emis in 2024 promise even more from the actor who started out as everyone's favorite bartender. Off-screen Harrelson remains as passionate and unconventional as ever, championing causes like the legalization of marijuana and hemp, bringing a unique energy to everything he does. Cliff Clavin, the walking encyclopedia of Cheers, was the bar's resident expert on everything. From unsolicited trivia to over-the-top theories, Cliff had a knack for spouting off little-known facts. Originally auditioning for the role of Norm Peterson, John Ratzenberger didn't land the part. Undeterred, he pitched an entirely new idea on the spot, a character who knew everything about everything. The show's creators ran with it, earning him 2 Emmy nominations. Following his success on the show, he transitioned to voice acting and carved out a unique legacy as the only actor to appear in every single Pixar film, from Ham in Toy Story to Mac in Cars. Beyond Pixar, Ratzenberger hosted Made in America, a documentary series that aired from 2004 to 2008, celebrating American workers. Today, at 77 years old, Ratzenberger continues to grace both screens and microphones with his talent. Whether lending his voice to a Pixar character or reminiscing about Cliff's glory days, he remains a cherished figure in the entertainment industry. Rebecca Howe, played by Kirstie Alley, brought a new layer to the dynamic, a vulnerable, often flustered businesswoman, desperately trying to hold it all together amidst the madness of the bar's dysfunctional regulars. Her comedic breakdown and romantic misadventures endeared her to fans and gave Cheers a fresh perspective. For Alley, stepping into Rebecca's shoes was a defining moment in her career. While Alley's character seemed perpetually overwhelmed, the actress herself was driven and unrelenting. She had dropped out of college, left her home in Kansas, and moved to Los Angeles in pursuit of something bigger. Though her initial years were tumultuous, marked by a battle with cocaine addiction, her commitment to Scientology helped her turn her life around. Her big break came with Star Trek II, The Wrath of KH, in 1982, where she made her film debut as Lieutenant Savick. But it was her role in the 1989 comedy Look Who's Talking, alongside John Travolta, that catapulted her into mainstream stardom. Her comedic timing and undeniable charisma turned her into one of Hollywood's most beloved leading ladies. Outside of her on-screen achievements, Ally lived a life as bold and colorful as Rebecca herself. In 2000, she purchased a $1.5 million waterfront mansion in Clearwater, Florida, located in the spiritual headquarters of the Church of Scientology. Tragically, Kirstie Alley passed away on December 5, 2022, at the age of 71, leaving an indelible mark on fans and the industry alike. Norm Peterson was the quintessential Cheers regular whose larger-than-life presence could fill up any room with his dry wit penchant for beer and endless onliners. What began as a small one-off role, where Norm's only line was quite literally beer, quickly turned into one of the show's most beloved characters. Audiences fell in love with Norm, and it wasn't long before the character became a permanent fixture in the Cheers ensemble. His quick-wit, deadpan delivery and no-nonsense approach to life earned him 6 Emmy nominations, cementing his status as a television legend. Norm's popularity didn't stop at the bar. He became such a cultural phenomenon that his influence reached beyond Cheers with appearances on other shows, like The Simpsons. His comedic presence and larger-than-life personality made him a natural fit for comedy sketches, including his memorable portrayal as one of the Chicago superfans on Saturday Night Live in the famous Da Bears sketches. George Wendt wasn't just confined to the small screen. He found success in film as well, with notable roles in Fletch 1985 and Forever Young 1991, where he starred alongside Mel Gibson. Even at 76 years old, Wendt shows no signs of slowing down. His last major TV role came in the TBS miniseries, Clipped, but he's also made guest appearances on shows like Peyton's Places and The Goldbergs. Most recently, he appeared in the 2022 film Christmas with the Campbells, proving that Norm Peterson's spirit is still very much alive in the entertainment world today. Best known for his role as Phil on Cheers, embodied the essence of the everyday patron. A man of few words, birds but plenty of presence. A fixture at the bar for 142 episodes, Perlman's character blended seamlessly with the lively crowd, adding depth and authenticity to the world of Cheers. What made this role even more special was its connection to family. Philip's daughter, Rhea Perlman, famously portrayed Carla Tortelli, the feisty waitress. It was a unique dynamic that added a touch of real-life warmth to the sitcom. But acting wasn't always Philip Perlman's calling. Before stepping into the world of entertainment, Perlman enjoyed a successful career in the toy business, retiring only to discover a second act as an actor. With his quiet wit and natural charisma, he proved that it's never too late to pursue your passions. His turn as Phil also extended to the Cheers spin-off Frasier, where he reprised his role for a single nostalgic episode. Beyond the small screen, Perlman showcased his talents in several films, often appearing alongside his son-in-law, the legendary Danny DeVito. Notable credits include Throw Mama from the Train, 1987, Out of Sight, 1998, and Man on the Moon, 1999. Perlman lived a long, full life, passing away on April 29, 2015, in Los Angeles, at the age of 95. Carla Tortelli didn't need height to command attention. Her sharp tongue and fiery personality were more than enough to make her unforgettable on Cheers. Rhea Perlman brought this character to life in all 275 episodes, earning a place alongside Ted Danson and George Wendt for that rare distinction. Her years on the show gave her ample opportunity to showcase her talent, landing her 10 Emmy nominations with 4 wins. Her portrayal of Carla wasn't just a tough exterior, it was layered with humor, heart, and a depth that made her both formidable and lovable. Perlman wasn't just confined to the bar at Cheers, she and her husband Danny DeVito became an iconic duo both on and off screen. Their first notable collaboration was on Taxi, setting the stage for their joint work as the parents in Matilda. Perlman also starred in her own show Pearl in 1996. In more recent years, Perlman kept making waves playing Annette Castellano on The Mindy Project, lending her voice to Harley Quinn and Star Wars The Bad Batch, or appearing in films like You People and Barbie in 2023. When it comes to Rhea Perlman's personal life, her relationship with Danny DeVito is anything but conventional. For decades, they've navigated life together, never quite signing divorce papers despite occasional bumps, and recently bought a house together in Silver Lake, Los Angeles. Perlman has also ventured into writing with a children's book series called Auto Undercover, already under her belt, proving that she is far from slowing down. From the moment she walked into Cheers, Diane Chambers, with her blend of class sass and intellectual charm, became an unforgettable part of the show's dynamic. Her on-again, off-again relationship with Sam Malone, played by Ted Danson, set the stage for the early seasons, making it clear that Diane was the cornerstone of the show's initial appeal. Critics and fans alike were captivated by Diane's unique personality, leading Shelley Long to receive 5 Emmy nominations and a win for Best Actress in 1983. While she had enjoyed her time on Cheers, Shelley Long always had her sights set on the big screen. It was that drive to pursue film roles that ultimately led her to leave Cheers after 5 seasons, a decision that surprised fans but was entirely in line with her goals. Long embraced film stardom with memorable performances in The Money Pit, alongside Tom Hanks in Troop Beverly Hills, where she played Phyllis. In more recent years, Long found great success on television as Dee Dee Pritchett, the quirky ex-wife of Jay on Modern Family. She also made her mark in films like the 2021 thriller The Cleaner, in which she starred alongside Linda Carter, and in 2022 is Give Me Pity, further showcasing her range. Now 75, Shelley Long's career remains as impressive as ever, while Diane Chambers may be one of her most iconic roles, embracing new challenges with her unique blend of grace, humor, and heart. As Frasier Crane's enigmatic better half on Cheers, Dr. Lilith Sternin had a knack for stealing scenes with her icy charm and cutting intellect. When Cheers came to an end in 1993, Bebe Neuwirth had countless offers for TV and film, but she remained fiercely committed to her theatrical roots. Although she declined joining Frasier as a series regular, she occasionally reprised her role as Lilith in memorable guest appearances. Her decision to prioritize Broadway over Hollywood speaks volumes about her passion for live performance and her unique connection to the stage. In addition to her Emmy-winning turn on Cheers, Neuwirth continued to thrive in theater, earning a Tony Award for her work in Chicago as Velma Kelly. She brought grit and charisma to one of the most iconic roles in musical theater. Her ability to seamlessly navigate between television, film, and the stage highlights her rare versatility. Today at 67, Neuwirth's career spans over 4 decades, and she remains a beloved figure in both Hollywood and Broadway circles, commanding attention wherever she performs. Which characters do you love the most from Cheers? Let us know in the comments below. From unforgettable one-liners and legendary banter to heartwarming moments that stood the test of time, the cast of Cheers brought pure magic, laughter, and life to our screens for 11 incredible seasons. Whether you were pulling up a stool for Sam and Diane's iconic romance, laughing at Norm's grand entrances, or marveling at Cliff's endless trivia, these characters felt like old friends in a place where everybody knew your name. If you enjoyed this nostalgic dive into television history, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with fellow classic TV fans, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite classic shows and legendary stars. Thank you so much for watching, and because the best memories are always worth revisiting, cheers to that.